This is ANN News Brief.
Morocco's health ministry has confirmed the first death from coronavirus in Casablanca on Tuesday. The country says its overall number of new infections has risen to 3. The dead patient was an 89-year-old Moroccan woman who arrived in the country from Italy. The ministry said in a statement she suffered from respiratory and heart diseases. Morocco has cancelled all trips to and from Italy and banned fans from attending football matches. It has also cancelled events involving foreign travelers and gatherings of more than 1,000 persons as precautionary measures to avert the spread of the virus. North African countries have gradually been stepping up their response to prevent the spread of the virus since they recorded their first cases at the beginning of this month. South Africa says 6 new coronavirus cases have been confirmed, bringing the total in the country to 13. The health ministry says the new cases are in the provinces of Gauteng, KwaZulu-Natal and Western Cape. They involve recent returnees from trips to Europe. Health Minister Zweli Makize is quoted as saying those who show symptoms have started receiving treatment, some in a hospital while others are in self-quarantine. Makiza says contact tracing has also started. Meanwhile, a plane has left South Africa on Tuesday night headed to Wuhan, China, the coronavirus epicenter, to repatriate more than 120 South African citizens stranded there since the outbreak began in January. President Cyril Ramaphosa gave the orders for the citizens to be brought back home. South African authorities said in a statement none of those being repatriated have showed any signs of coronavirus infection, but they will all be subject to a 21-day quarantine period. We'll be right back.
We are on the road every day, canvassing throughout Africa for news you really need. We follow the story everywhere, from every corner of Nigeria to the wide African expanse. We bring you what's making headlines. We connect you with news you can use. ANN, African News Network, in a truly African spirit.
In light of COVID-19 pandemic, Ghanaian public officials and Gabonese members of parliament have been banned from traveling out of their countries for now in measures to prevent coronavirus. Ghana's presidential chief of staff, Akufo-Addo, said in a letter President Nana Akufo-Addo has temporarily suspended foreign travels. The letter stated that only essential and critical trips will be considered and approved for public officials. Meanwhile, Speaker of the Gabonese National Assembly, Fosin Bukubi, has suspended all foreign trips by MPs. In a memo to legislators, the Speaker said all travel on behalf of the Assembly had been suspended until further notice. There are no confirmed cases of coronavirus in Ghana or Gabon. Both countries have been running public announcements urging citizens to wash their hands frequently and avoid handshakes and hugs in the wake of coronavirus. Both advisories stated that the suspension of foreign trips was a precautionary measure. Ghana's neighbors, Burkina Faso and Togo, have both recorded positive cases of the virus.